I'm going to this really big Halloween event tonight, so I'm getting dressed and I'm stress eating dark chocolate M&Ms. If you don't eat these, you should. Anyway, I got a doorbell ring and I wasn't expecting anything. Now I'm chewing in your ear, and I hate the sound of chewing. And now I'm doing it to you guys. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just really excited. So the saga continues of me building my pro kit. This came in today and I look like a toe. I'm sorry, I'm very comfortable. Just don't judge me, okay? Because I'm getting dressed. But anyway, this came in. You can see that it says something my salon or something like that. This is my travel chair for makeup artistry and hair. So I'm gonna have you guys open it with me. And my corgi and my other dog. Look at my other dog passed out. Where's he at? Look at Theo. All right, Lilo, are you gonna help me? You are? Okay, all right, let's do this. I don't really know what angle to like put this at. I hope that works, I don't know. I was not expecting this to come in. If I'm being very honest, I've been kind of half-assing it a little bit, like with the hairstyling thing and the makeup thing, because I wasn't taking it really serious. I started to do it like literally hobby. Like I got some phone calls from some friends that know band members in Vegas, and then I wasn't even getting paid at first because I just was doing it for fun. And then it got serious. And then it got really serious to the point where now I have ordered a professional salon chair. So I can't believe this came in so fast. I literally feel like I just ordered this like 2 days ago. Anyway, let's open it together. I hope I don't have to put it together because I don't enjoy stuff like that. Probably have to put some of it together. All right, it's in a bag. How do I get this out? I think I'm gonna tilt it sideways and shimmy. That did nothing. Come on, girl. Why isn't it coming out? She's like, okay, she's foamed up. I have foam. Oh, I hate that shit. That stuff gets everywhere. It's like that sticky foam. Okay, I'm gonna flip the box and use it as trash. Good news is, so there were several different kinds of these chairs, and this is a taller one. Okay, good, it's together in one piece. Girl, we're gonna learn together. Do you just squish it? What if I break it? What if you, wait, okay. Does anybody know? This is the side table. What is happening? Jesus, take the wheel. I'm not good at stuff like this. I'm gonna have to practice setup a few times before I take this bitch out so I don't look like a doofus in front of the bands. Dude, I don't know. How does this just like, there's no mother effing instructions. It doesn't seem like anything's got it stuck. Who knew a fucking foldable chair would be the demise of me today, for God's sake. Okay, I figured it out. All right, here she is. So it's really high because it's for makeup, obviously. I'm short, I'm 5'5" on a good day. Then it has, can you see? Can you even see what's going on over here? Should I give it a shot? I'm scared. Okay. All right, not bad. All right, I'm satisfied with, oh my God. Okay, do you want your eyeliner done? Do you need a black lip gloss? So this is my FX bag. It's got all my FX stuff. Really happy with the way this has come out. I'm not gonna carry a bunch of prosthetics with me because they're very expensive. This is like a $200 palette for face painting if someone needs it. I take it with me. So yeah, this bag is done. Then we have this bag. I don't know which one this is. I have mirrors in the top part. This is my basic face base or bridal bag. And I have all my new brushes. I think I'm gonna need more brushes, but you know what? These are all clean, ready to be stocked. I also got approved. I think I told you guys in my last video that Nevada is like one of 2 states that makes you have a actual makeup artist license. And I had to apply for that license. I knew I was gonna get it just because I had to submit my cosmetology hours, and I had over like 2,000 hours in cosmetology, but it's still like nerve-wracking when you have to apply for one of those because it's through state board and they just make it feel so like such a scary process. So anyway, I applied for that license, I got approved, and I received my license in the mail, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is basically bridal makeup and just face base stuff. So this one is complete. God, this is such an expensive setup though. Like, When I was younger, I wish I could have been this professional, but when you're young, you're stupid and you can't think like to set up like this, you know, and like, it's all right. This is my skincare bag, and I don't honestly have this packed to the brim because you don't want stuff to go bad. So yeah, this is my skincare bag. All kinds of goodies in here. This is my cleanup bag, or like emergency bag. So this has like alcohol wipes, emergency kit, disinfectant wipes, disinfectant spray, Tylenol, extra makeup wipes. This is a dirty laundry bag for when I have laundry. I also have plastic bags for like dirty tools, dirty implements. This is a bag I'm going to use just for transporting eyeshadow palettes. So right now I just have the basics that I always carry with me, but it varies from client to client what they need and what I'm taking with. But this is my eyeshadow bag. And this one's a cool bag. This is a smaller version of the bigger ones that I had, but I wanted a bag specifically for Cursed Cosmetics stuff and Jolie Beauty, because those are my two favorite brands. Obviously I work with them, but it's all literally Cursed products, all the band guys. Except this needs a little bit of reorganizing, but other than that, yeah. I can't tell you guys how good this has been for me for like creativity purposes and like mental health, because, you know, being completely transparent with you guys, paranormal stuff, as much as I love being a producer and it's so much fun, you know, all of this darkness surrounding what I've experienced as far as like being a woman in paranormal, it really some days sucked the fun out of paranormal for me. You know what I mean? Like some days I didn't want to do paranormal for the rest of my life, and then that defeats the purpose. Like then I lose myself of like, what's the point of paranormal? Like, why do I love paranormal? Why have I wanted to be a producer? Why did I even get in this industry to begin with? It's because of asshole men producers. The answer is because I love storytelling, I love haunted shit, I love spooky stuff. But when I get balls deep with these production companies and they keep shooting me down saying like, you're a woman, where I almost resented the paranormal field. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, if I'm having everyone and their mom in Hollywood tell me that I can't, every network telling me I can't and I'm not worth it and I'm not good enough, suddenly it just sucks the fun. It's a fun sucker. It's a literal fun sucker. And that's why I think I had to take a step back from paranormal for a little bit, because I was eating, breathing, sleeping that for 10 years or more. Not only that, but like with online. And I think now that I've taken a step away from it and I've reanalyzed sort of, you know, previously paranormal was my one and only sole focus of getting the series signed, and I did that for years. And it didn't work out yet, but it was like I had to find something to bring life back into me, especially after my mom died. And the creativity of hair, makeup, fashion brought me back to life. I still have a list of stuff I need to buy for the kit, but it's stuff that I don't need right now. I'm not racing out to get all those last little things because I don't need it right this second. I have this really big event that I have to go to tonight. I'm kind of excited about it. I can't tell you what it is. You'll see the video this week, but it is a haunted theme. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know yet. And then I have my Disturbia harness, or I have this cute pumpkin one. It's like a really big Halloween event that I'm going to, which is why I did my makeup orange and black. So I'm really excited about that. I finally got my Restyle package in. I had nothing but problems ordering from these major goth companies. Like, I wanted order from companies to share with you guys my experience, and it was like a lot of hiccups. Like, for example, I love Witchwood bags. I'm sure you guys know who Witchwood bags is. Very witchy. I've been sponsored by them before. I've done PR with them. I love their stuff. It's beautiful. We had this Persephone dress. It's called, what is it called? Lore or something? Cult and Lore. It was like an $80 dress. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure which size to get, because, you know, you can't try it on. And it's cut kind of odd. It's cut with hips, and girl, I do not have hips, okay? And the first size I got was massive. I went by like the measurements on the website. It was huge. It was way too big. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get a refund. Witchwood Bags does not do refunds, just as a heads up. It's my fault for not reading the fine print, but they give you, and it's just, you know, it's frustrating when you spend $100 and the item doesn't work. You want your money back. I know they're a small business, but like, so anyway, I did order a smaller size and it does fit, but I still just don't think the cuts of the hips is gonna work for me. So I'm gonna be very careful ordering from them from now on so that I don't mess that up again. And then that one company, this was crazy. You guys know, how do you pronounce it? Vidyor? I don't know. I'll attach it. This is like a very common goth lingerie company out of Italy. I've been trying to get these tights or like stockings for years, quite literally. And they were finally in stock because you have to pay tariffs on it. These were like $80, and then I got one of the belts that was like $60. It's handmade. It's so beautiful. But the tariffs on this were crazy. And who dropped it off? UPS dropped this off. Told me that the tariffs, so on top of paying $200 for this, because that was like tax and stuff, I had to pay another $70 in tariffs. And when UPS came and dropped this off, it was so bizarre because they told me that they couldn't take a credit card and I had to write a check or a cashier's check. Well, I don't have checks. So they said they'd come back tomorrow and re-deliver it. So in the meantime, I got an email saying, hey, sorry we missed you. Do you want to pay your tariff now? Which I did not get that prompt before. So I went on, paid the tariff. Guess what? It was only like $30 for the tariff. So I don't know if UPS doesn't know how to like charge for tariffs. If I would have written that dude a check, I would have spent an extra $70 and I would have never seen that money again. So just don't order anything with tariffs right now because that's just a pain in the ass. I think the tariffs are so effing stupid anyways. Disturbia, I got this harness from them. It was like $50 or $60. Do I think it's worth that much? Probably not, but it's Disturbia. You're kind of just paying for the brand, but had no shipping problems with them. Foxblood, I've ordered from Foxblood before. I'm gonna open this with you guys right now. So Foxblood is really cute. I felt so bad. I ordered a harness from them. I thought it was too big, okay? Like I'm a 34 double D. The double D though sometimes makes harnesses tight, you know what I mean? And I apologized to them over and over. I kept saying how sorry I was. So anyway, I sent it back, got a smaller size. The smaller size did not fit at all. So they just sent me back the larger size. That's what's hard about ordering harnesses online. I don't know if I'm gonna do that much anymore unless it's like something I really want, especially the expensive ones. This one was super expensive from Foxblood. It's so cute. Okay, so I think it goes over like this. Look at this, it has ruffles on the sleeves. Isn't that cute? This one fits better than the first one, so I don't know what that's about. The first one felt really big. Recommend them enough, especially when I had to send this back 400 times. I felt so bad. Now, restyle was a pain in the ass. This was a nightmare. I got my shipment 6 weeks later, okay? So basically what happened was I put in an order. It was like $200 because of, once again, tariffs. This comes from Poland. And Restyle sent me the wrong items. They sent me this giant box of stuff that wasn't my size, and I was like stressed and upset, you know what I mean? Because I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Anyway, I emailed Restyle because I've never ordered from them before. A lot of the like big goth influencers buy from them. I emailed Restyle, and there's no language barrier. They're fine with English. I hope I like this. I don't know if I do. Anyway, I email them. And I'm like, hey, you sent me like this huge box of like $400 worth of stuff and it's not mine. It turned into a week-and-a-half negotiation of how to return it. It was messy. And like normally they just say, yeah, here's the return ship labels, ship it back. No, I had to go back and forth for like a week and a half. Finally, they sent me a return label through FedEx. First, they're like, we're gonna schedule FedEx to come to your house. I was like, please don't, like I work for myself and like, please don't do that, you know? I thought I saw something behind me. This is the skirt that I got. I don't know about this. Let me turn the light on. It's the cathedral skirt. Kind of looks cheap in person. I don't know. I'll have to steam it and try it on. The Restyle's very expensive. I think this skirt was like $70. You know, I'm just gonna toot my horn for a second. The goth community loves to gatekeep each other, and it just pisses me off. In fact, I'm gonna do a separate video on this at some point. The goth community is like, don't buy from Shein. Don't buy anything from China because guaranteed it comes from a sweatshop. Look, I'm not saying sweatshops don't exist. I'm not saying that. But that's how these goth like influencers promote buying only high-end expensive stuff. Probably because they have affiliate codes and affiliate links, so they make money off of the high-end goth stuff. This is one of the most expensive brands out there, and look, the first thing it says on there is made in China, produced in China. Don't listen to don't listen to the gatekeepers. Just buy whatever you want to buy. When I was young, there's no way in hell I would have been able to afford an $80 skirt from a so-called, you know, high-end expensive Gothic store. Just buy what you can afford. You know what I mean? We'll do another video on that. I don't know how I feel about this. Does not feel like the best quality for that money, but we'll try it on. And then I got, ooh, this doesn't feel like the good quality either. Oh my God. This is a cathedral bodysuit. Look, and I hate that shit. Like, it's not even finished on the back side. It's just sheer. Like, for $80 or however much this was, that should be completely finished with the velvet on the other side. This feels cheaper than some of the stuff I bought on Shein. I'm not gonna lie. It says they do wholesale and retail. Maybe I just have a bad taste in my mouth because... So anyway, listen to this. So, okay, I shipped back the $400 worth of box or whatever. I emailed them, I'm like, hey, I shipped it back finally. At what point am I gonna get my stuff? This is like $200 worth of stuff. Where's my stuff? And they're like, we can't until we receive the product back. 6 weeks later, I received this from order date. That's insane. And the quality is not there. I'm shocked because this is supposed to be one of the like best high-end goth brands, like below designer. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I'd order from them, not only from the ordering experience, but this also looks long and frumpy. I don't know. Anyway, that's just my experience that I've had with some of the hot... We'll do another video on it. But anyway, I'm so excited about my chair. Theo thinks it's amazing. He's passed out. Do you want to say hi to everybody? No? You want to go to sleep? Take a nap? What? Don't jump from there. It's too high. Well, anyway, I love you guys. I have to get ready for this event. I don't know. Do we like the unhinged vlog thing? Did you guys see this? I'll show you this way. Also, if you're wondering how I'm going to haul all of those makeup bags, this. So I have 3 setup tables, and then I have 3 really cute placemats to protect it from makeup, and I have a black wagon because, of course, we have to go gothify this out. There's my shadow box. Love it, love it. All right, love you guys. Bye.